Another day, another story. Since Pavel Durov, the Russian-born billionaire and founder of the Telegram messaging app, was arrested on landing in Paris on Saturday evening, there has been more speculation than substance about his fate. The headline in a Russian newspaper summed up the story: the arrest, or detention, of Russia's Zuckerberg, Pavel Durov, is one of the most important, but mysterious global news stories, declared Nezavisimaya Gazeta. Except that mysterious is a bit of an understatement. Welcome to Tabo Eminent's channel. Why did French police detain him? What charges will he face? Has it anything at all to do with his recent visit to Azerbaijan, where he met, or didn't meet, Russian President Vladimir Putin? For 2 days, reporters have quoted sources close to the investigation about the offences Pavel Durov may be charged with, allegedly, from complicity in drug trafficking to fraud. Telegram put out a statement saying Mr. Durov had nothing to hide. On Monday evening, the Paris prosecutor said in a statement that Mr. Durov was being held in custody as part of a cybercriminality investigation. The statement mentioned 12 different offences under investigation that it said were linked to organised crime. These included illicit transactions, child pornography, fraud, and the refusal to disclose information to authorities, the prosecutor said. The statement added that Mr. Durov's time in custody had been extended and could now last until Wednesday. Without going into detail, President Emmanuel Macron posted on social media that he had seen false information regarding France following Mr. Durov's arrest, and added, "This is in no way a political decision. It is up to the judges to decide." In Moscow, the Kremlin is being cautious. We still don't know what exactly Durov has been accused of, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told journalists on Monday, in his first comments on Pavel Durov's detention. Who is Pavel Durov and what is Telegram? Telegram says arrested CEO Durov has nothing to hide. All these accusations against Durov sound absurd, one political analyst in the studio declared. Accusing him of all the crimes that are committed on his platform is like accusing France's President Macron of all the crimes that happen in France. It's the same logic. Russian newspapers, too, went big on the story. Several dailies expressed concern that Pavel Durov's arrest could have serious consequences for Russia. This blow to Telegram threatens to be a blow to Russia, wrote Nezavisimaya Gazeta. With Pavel Durov's arrest, Western intelligence services could obtain the messenger's encryption keys. Telegram might become a tool of NATO if Pavel Durov is forced to obey the French intelligence services, declared Moskovsky Komsomolets. In April 2018, the Russian authorities began blocking access to Telegram, only to lift the ban in 2020. Today, not only do Russian officials use the messenger, but so does the Russian military, including soldiers fighting in the so-called Special Military Operation, Russia's war in Ukraine. If Telegram crashes, Moskovsky Komsomolets asked today, how is our army going to fight? In the West, Pavel Durov's detention has sparked a debate about free speech. In Russia, too, Presidential Human Rights Ombudsman Tatyana Moskorkova claimed that the real reason for arresting Pavel Durov was to shut down Telegram, a platform where you can discover the truth about what's happening in the world. Everyone who strives for free speech protests this. Ms. Moskorkova made no mention of the Signal messaging app, to which the Russian authorities blocked access earlier this month, or YouTube, access to which has been severely limited now in Russia. Facebook and Instagram have already been blocked here. And what of those rumors of a Putin-Durov meeting in Baku earlier in August? Was there one? No, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov replied when I asked. The deputy speaker of the State Duma, Vladislav Devankov, said he had called on Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov to secure Durov's release. The arrest of Durov could have political motives and be a means of obtaining the personal data of Telegram users. We must not allow this, he said on his Telegram channel. Andrei Kleishers, head of Russia's Federation Council Committee on Constitutional Law, described France's actions as a fight for freedom of speech and European values in a sarcastic post on his Telegram channel. Durov had a warrant out for his arrest in France after authorities in the country began a preliminary investigation into whether a lack of moderation on the Dubai-headquartered platform had facilitated illegal activity, including terrorism, drug peddling, money laundering, fraud and child exploitation, according to reports. He is expected to appear in court on Sunday. The Paris prosecutor's office confirmed there was an active investigation into Durov, but would not comment further. The Interior Ministry and the police declined to comment. The Russian embassy in France said it had requested consular access to Durov, although there was no request from his representatives, according to Interfax. A representative for Telegram and Durov declined to comment. Founded in 2013, Telegram has gained prominence in recent years to become an important communications tool for global leaders and a resource for sharing news and organizing in geopolitical crises such as the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Hamas conflict. With almost 1 billion users, it is now one of the most popular messaging apps, rivaling Meta's WhatsApp. Durov's positioning of Telegram as a privacy-orientated and censorship-resistant messaging platform has drawn scrutiny, with researchers warning that it has become a haven for criminals and hackers openly offering illicit services without repercussions. His detainment is likely to further increase global debate over the extent to which social media platforms and messaging apps should prioritize free speech or more tightly police the content they host, and whether executives should be held personally liable for lapses. The news has caused immediate backlash from free speech proponents. It's 2030 in Europe and you're being executed for liking a meme, Elon Musk, the billionaire owner of X and a self-declared free speech absolutist, wrote on his social media site on Saturday. Musk has clashed with EU and UK leaders over the perceived lax moderation of his platform, which police and analysts say was used alongside Telegram to organise and fuel far-right riots in Southport, UK. Durov, known for always wearing black and embracing extreme health fads, was previously hailed the Mark Zuckerberg of Russia after in 2007 co-founding the country's most popular social media network, Kontakt, in his native St. Petersburg. He miscalculated. To our common enemies, he is still Russian, unpredictable and dangerous, of different blood, he said. In an interview with the Financial Times earlier this year, his first since 2017, Durov defended his hands-off approach to content moderation, saying that typically feedback from users is please do not start censoring any content. Earlier this year in Spain, a court ordered the app to be blocked in the country over an investigation into the sharing of illegal content protected by copyright. The ban has since been halted. Telegram's guidelines ban terrorist channels and state that it does not allow spam and scams, illegal pornography or the promotion of violence on publicly viewable Telegram channels. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.